One thing that I'm starting to understand is that there is no formula to life. Like, there is no formula to life. Previously, like years back, when I'm trying to do something, you understand, I like to look at people who have already done what I've done and see if my history matches theirs. You understand? Let's say I want to be a footballer, just for instance. I'll look at footballers that have come from my background and sheets that have similar background and see if it works. And I always um do this to convince myself that it's possible. You feel me? And if I can't find, I basically convince myself that, oh shit, this might not be possible, which is the biggest mistake I made then. It's a good thing that I've changed my mindset. But there is no formula to life. Even if nobody has done something, you can still do it. Like, you can do what you want to do in life. You don't have to wait. There is literally zero formula. Yeah, there's no method to life. Whether it's making money, relationships, just your future in general, there is no formula to life. Life happens. You have the power in your hands, right? Just because someone says, oh, in order for you to make money, you have to wake up by 8 a.m. My nigga, no. A lot of people that have made money did not wake up by 8 a.m. And in their mind, they'll be like, oh, in order for you to make money, you should wake up by 4 a.m. Right? There is no secret. Like, you can follow what someone is telling you. That doesn't guarantee anything. I'll go a step further and say this. Find out your own formula to life. You should do it the way you want to do it, not the way someone is telling you how to do it. You feel me? If you want to make money, you don't need to wake up by 4 a.m. You don't need to work out to make money. You don't need to do all these unnecessary things. Now, the person that probably made the money and is telling you all these ones, to him, that probably helped him, but you are not him. Everybody is unique, right? So, what will work for you will not work for another person. What will work for another person will not work for you. There is no formula to this shit. The only formula is the one you create. That is the only one that you are going to use, right? Zero formula to this shit. Whether it's getting good relationships, none at all, my nigga. You just have to do what you need to do. Yeah, that's just it. You just have to do the most important thing. If you're trying to make money, what are you supposed to be doing? You're supposed to be, I don't know, reaching out to clients, right? Sending emails, basically learning skills, right? These are the important things you're meant to be doing, right? You don't need to start, waking up by 2 a.m. to grind. Like, nah, my nigga, you don't. There's no formula to this shit called life. You don't need to be living in the big city. My nigga, you could stay in the fucking hood and make all the money in the world. Like, there's no formula to this shit called life. I feel like I need to remind myself this more often. Everybody needs to be reminded about this, right? Forget anything that anybody says. Fuck everything that anybody says. I don't care if this person is your mentor or whatever. Do what you do what you need to be doing while believing that it's possible. That's literally the only formula. That's the only formula. Do what you need to be doing while believing that yes, this shit is possible. That's the only formula you need. So yeah, there's no formula to life.